Welcome. Hope the day finds you well. This is my Dogma II notebook. It's also a quest order guide. I did the same thing back in Dragon's Dogma Darker Reason. If you want to see what that looks like, I'll open it up real quick for you. Boom, here I am. Here's all your stuff, all the different stages, Dragon's Dogma Darker Risen, and then debilitations, boss strats, and then I even had a different it was all originally one guide, but I even made a different guide for power gaming. So all your vocations ranked by how useful they are in different situations, elements, spell efficiency, skill rankings. I still need to finish that eventually. I was missing like some stuff for like I think Daggerus and stuff. But I digress. Let's go back to the one that you're here for. Dragon's Dogma 2 notebook. The link is in the description. I should have started with that. The link is in the description. You know what else I should start with? Like the video. Make it visible so that more people can find it. It does have the quest order. You go down here to the table of contents. Boom, quest order. Hit that button. You're right there. Bold are your main quests. Italics are important quest lines like maesters, things that lead you to houses, yada yada. So I'm gonna go through the quest order real fast, just in case you hate Google and Alphabet for some reason. You just really YouTube's never mind. So just in case you really don't want to open up a Google Doc for some reason, I will walk you through everything you do. If you've watched any of my speed runs, I do a lot of these. This will get you 100% of the quests. I don't do 100% speed runs. I only do the bare minimum for my speed runs. But for this is 100% of the quests. So, Jade Awakening tells beginner the same thing. Provisionist Plight, you go a little bit to the east, you'll see the shops. This guy will contact you and he'll give you that quest. Ordeals on a new recruit. If you try to go out the west gate, the northwest gate, you're going to get that quest automatically just by accepting the thing when they talk to you. You're going to regress in Dragon's Wake to Melve. You're going to get in Dragon's Wake automatically by sleeping at the inn. And then at this point, you should really be also getting your pawns if you've just started the game. Nesting troubles. You talk to Sir Leonard at the Melve well before you even leave. You can talk to him just by standing by the well. The same well that got you the cutscene for the dragon a little bit earlier. Brothers Brave and Timid. There's going to be a brother who's like out of his mind. Honestly, you're probably going to end up picking up Predicament first, but you want to do this quest first because as you walk out, you can go grab some bark from the bulging trees and any kind of fruit. You should have seen some apples or some blueberries by now. Combine those into a fruit reverent. Give those to Floor for Predicament. That quest does lead you to getting the one that makes your pawns very helpful with healing. That gives you that attribute ability. So that's why that one's in the Elix. Because if you complete this quest, you'll end up getting that pawn attribute. Clawed them in the shape back at the Borderlands, or you can just wait at Moonglow Garden at night. If you can afford them, buy 3 of the cheapest fighter swords you can find, and just go ahead and bring them over. That'll let you skip that part of that step of the quest, and then you go straight into having to find a new recruit, and your recruits will be when you get to Vernworth. Actually, did I write that down? I didn't write that down yet. I will write that down in this guide. Actually, you're going to see it happen live. Let's make sure. Yeah, I don't think I wrote it anywhere. Done. I don't think that stresses enough that you don't need to look for him. He'll just find you. But anyway. Spellbound, you need to go up to Annie's house, even further north from the Moonglow Garden. and then you just complete Wake by going towards the city, taking the trip in the. Oh yeah, that is important. Highly recommend taking that ox cart ride if this is your first time playing Dragon's Dogma. I think you get a camping kit for free, but I'm not sure. I vaguely remember being given a camping kit at that point in the game, but I don't remember that well. I can probably watch my stream of it, but whatever. I'll put it in there in parentheses just in case. So phase one, you activate the permanent rift crystal. Very important. I forgot to do that during a speed run. that only complicated things a little bit. An essential market, a random vendor will turn out to be Flora's dad. He'll give you the Chirigian sure I don't know how to pronounce that. He'll give you the scroll for the pawn to constantly heal you with their curatives. Um, at some point, and that works very well for kind-hearted pawns, by the way. At some point, Humphrey will approach you if you're on a recruit step of claw. You just saw me write that. A place to call home. Outside of Star, this is a very important quest because it helps you save a lot of money. So make sure you get it. Um, yeah, you get 7 days of having a free home, and then after that, you'll have to pay 20k gold, which is still an amazing investment if you're not on a speed run. If you're doing any kind of chilling, if you're not trying to rapidly beat the game, yeah, that 20k gold goes far. Especially if you're not sure what you're doing yet. Honestly, just go for the 20k gold. If you don't want to go for it, you'll know ahead of time. Mages aren't getting a new weapon for a while. I haven't found an early area mage weapon that's a good replacement for the one you start with. So I'm still saying purchase Anchor to Heaven. I did find a good bow, so I no longer recommend buying a bow, but I have not found a staff yet. If you know a good staff, let me know in the comments. That's early, like Eastern, like Eastern Vernworth, Central Vernworth, Vermont area, like the area you start in, somewhere between Melve, Vernworth, Trevo Mine, Harv, Nameless Village, in that area, that little pentagon of space. The very early areas where things aren't really difficult yet. If you know of a good staff, regular staff for mages in that area, let me know. I'm still kind of salty that they downgraded Silver Rapier, but now that you think that this game is in the far future from Dragon's Dogma 1 and Grancis, a little bit of a spoiler, it is in the far future. Um, a lot of the older items are going to be outdated. Technology should have moved forward in some way, shape, or form. So I'm not too salty, but yeah, I would like for special weapons like the Silver Rapier to still be good. Shield of Vernworth, yeah, that's the weapon. If you need it, then you know where to get it. Vocation Frustration, that's how you unlock Warrior and Sorcerer. Gosh, I was pulling a blank there. Um, I highly recommend doing it in tandem with the monster culling quest. You'll get Signs of Valor, which will make you very good. By the way, Thief is broken. Thief has an absolutely amazing early game. Like Warrior has a great early game as well, but Thief has a ridiculously good early game. Gets two um mastery skills and gets a great weapon like just to start. Like as soon as you do your first major quest, you get a great weapon, which is Signs of Valor. Again, that's a downgraded Signs of Valor compared to a Dark Arisen, but still, I mean, it's nice to have like callbacks from the old game. And then yeah, you can upgrade Grievous Horns here. You're not going to get a better Archer Staff until you're much further in the game. So go ahead and upgrade that. Ornate Box. It's going to be a good quest to take on. You get free stuff, free money, basically, and then he'll give you the set that you need to do all the quests that are like super sneaky later. By the way, I'm thinking about moving all the sneaky quests up to like right after right after a place to call home. I'm thinking about it. Um, or even right after Seed of the Sovereign. Speedrunning the game has made me very comfortable with thinking, yes, you as a brand new player, you're not going to be able to speedrun all three of those quests. Well, nobody can do all four of them in one night. You can do three in a night if you're really fast about it. But there's no reason you can't do one, two, come back next night, Thesis plot, come back the next night, masquerade and all that. Like, and then that's free experience that you don't have to fight for, which makes you more ready to go out and handle the ogres, the armored cyclopses of the world. Yeah, you know what? I will make that change. I'm going to move all of those quests up. Although the ones that don't actually require any type of fighting are going to come up, and that way you can exist a lot longer with lower level gear. Like you don't have to buy gear just to be competent. You'll have higher level going out in the world because that's a problem for Archer as well. Is that they don't have any good weapons for a little while until you get past the Minotaur and the Eastern Forest going towards Nameless Village. More levels would help that. I think I actually put Nameless Village after all those quests on purpose for the most part, but still, yeah. Stolen Throne comes later than these two. Mass Correspondence, all these can come earlier. Yeah, all those are going to come earlier. You're going to see some changes. When you open it, you're going to see some changes. Yeah, and honestly, if you understand how I'm writing it, then you can read it for yourself. Basically, it's super simple, super duper simple. Like, if you have any questions, just write them in the comments here. I hope this has been informative. I hope you understand how to use this. That's how the quest order guide works. I'm not going to go over any more quest ordering. All right, Pawns Revisit is just Luxa and Rook. I am going to add a something talking about stat, but it's literally going to be called one stat to rule them all, and it's going to be about knockdown. You need to be able to knock stuff down in this game. That it's really just that simple. I'm still working on vocations. I'm still working on gear. I'm still working on augments. Like there's a lot of stuff that's still work in progress level. Like, but I am working on it slowly but surely. By the way, I am doing exposure therapy. I'm either going to do fighter, archer, or mage. The three classes that I feel the least confident about, that I like the least. Yeah, you're gonna see. I want to do some exposure therapy, meaning I'm going to beat the game with the class, one of the three classes. I'm going to put a vote up on YouTube about it, and I want to see what you guys think, which one I should be utilizing. But yeah, that's it. I've been me. You've been awesome. Signing off again. It's been Squirrel. Peace.